The lesson.
Oh, yeah.
All right, here we go. We got the man Jugada from Melbourne, man. How you doing?
Yeah, good, thanks, bros. Good.
Thanks for taking the time to, to make it to the spot and shoot the interview, man. Your name's come up in the comment section a fair bit.
Yeah, mad.
We've been trying to make this happen for a little while, eh?
Yeah, yeah. You've been hitting me up for ages, eh? I've just been this way out and had other shit on my plate. But yeah.
Nah, that's all good, man. So, look, you've got a bit of a, obviously got a bit of a story to tell. Your first time on the show, so want to try to cover it front to back as best as we can.
Yeah.
Now, you're originally from Shepparton, Victoria?
I was born down here in Melbourne. Went to Shep in grade 3, and then I think I come back to Melbourne. I was like 16, and then I was just back and forth from Melbourne to Shep for years because my mum lives in Preston and my dad's in Shep, and like my sister and my brother. But, yeah.
So do you still go back to Shepparton now?
Yeah, that's where I'm staying now. I've been like staying there for a fair bit now, eh?
Okay, so basically you've grown up in Shepparton.
Pretty much.
Now, I guess the first time I heard of Shepparton was, I think Briggs,
Yeah.
the Baby Original, was from there. And I think that was the first time I heard of that area. For you, can you describe what that area was like growing up? To my understanding, it's a relatively rough part of Victoria.
Yeah, it's pretty rough. Just when ice hit, you know what I mean? That's when it got real hectic and that. But before that, it wasn't too bad. Like when I was growing up there as a little tacker and that. But big cultural difference in that. Like when I was down Melbourne and that, you didn't really see curries and that. You know what I mean? But now, once I went to Shep, like it's all curries and that. And like most of my mates are curry and that. I don't even think I got any white mates. Most of them are just fucking, yeah.
Now, you mentioned that it was relatively chill growing up there until the ice hit. Do you remember how old you were and what year that was when you noticed that shit come through?
I sort of missed it actually because I ended up getting my own house in Melbourne in Footscray with my missus and my daughter for like, I think 2.5 years or something. And then I went back and fuck man, it was a big eye opener and that. Everyone was just cooked, brothers, and fucking, or they were locked up from fucking being on ice and that. Yeah.
Yeah, wow. And then, so I guess when you've gone, how old were you when you went back?
Must have been like early 20s, I think. Yeah.
And then, so when you've gone back in your early 20s and you've noticed that shit's going on, what are some of the things that you saw, like the effects or the impacts that it's had on the community when that shit popped off?
Well, just like good people, you know what I mean? Like full good cunts that like I got a lot of respect and love for were just gone, man, like in their own world and that. And there was no like telling them, you know, to pull up and that. No one, they just don't give a fuck, you know what I mean? When you're on the ice and that, it's fucked. I can't say that I haven't like dabbled in it myself, but I've never had the issue where I was like on it every day, and you know, I was more just like a weekend fucking have a little play on it and then get off it.
And so I guess going back there in your 20s or in your early 20s or whatnot and seeing that shit going down, that's where you've been introduced to it, and then that's where you started dabbling in that as well.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Like with something like that, is it like a peer pressure thing, or is that's just what's going down and you're curious, so you're just like...
Well, I guess because just everyone around you is doing it, you know what I mean? Like, I couldn't go to anywhere, like couldn't go to my mate's house because everyone there's smoking it. Yeah, just everyone, man. Like, everywhere you turned, like it was just everywhere. You couldn't escape it, sort of thing.
And then how did you manage to I guess, keep something like that under control? Because usually, or often, it just spirals out of control pretty quick with people.
Just I'm more of a like when I used to use it, I'm more of a downer, you know what I mean? I used to like sip a lot of lean and like pop valleys and zannies and that. I was never really one that liked being up, you know what I mean? And because I'm bipolar, like I had a couple episodes where I like went into a full like psychotic fucking episode and shit and just cooked shit, you know? Yeah.
And so is that, do you reckon, is that due to like the lean and the zannies and all that sort of shit?
No, it was more with the ice.
Ah, okay.
That's why I like never got cooked on it like bad, you know what I mean? Because I'd only be up for one night and I would just fucking act like a fucking cooked cunt, like bad cooked cunt, you know? Yeah, bad.
Yeah, right. So basically what you're saying is having those episodes early on is what prevented you from continuing to smoke it.
Yeah, hard.
Yeah, okay. And I guess when you talk about you know, zannies and lean and that sort of shit, what are some of the effects that has, and is that something that got out of control for you, or did you always have a grip on that as well?
I was pretty bad on the lean at one point, like to the point where whenever I went to like get-togethers and that, everyone else would be drinking and I would just have my Sprite and like everyone asked some questions, no, what's that shit you're drinking, you know? I was just real quiet about it, didn't, you know? But I started having problems with my guts and shit, like my appendix and that were like fucking swollen up and I was in hospital a couple of times over it.
Wow.
I only really stopped drinking it because I couldn't buy it anymore. But it was probably a good thing.
Wow. So how often were you drinking it that it gave those issues to your appendix?
Well, when I was in Melbourne, and I was literally like, I was drinking it on my own, but then I introduced my neighbour to it. He was doing rap and that as well. And then, like once I showed him, man, we were literally like going different suburbs and that and just going like different chemists every day and that. Like some days I wouldn't go without it. And then I think I went back to Shep and I was still sipping on it there and then fucking, yeah, I ended up going to hospital and shit.
And so when you talk about getting access to it, because I've never tried it before. The first time I heard a lean was from, you know, Texas rap songs.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
American shit.
Yeah, yeah.
To my understanding, because you talk about going to different chemists and that, like, is the lean from America different to the shit in Australia?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure their shit's like way more potent, I think. See, the Pain Stop, it's called, it's actually made for kids. Like it's a pain reliever, but like heavy, like, but it's only meant for kids. Like give them a teaspoon when they like have operations or got swollen tonsils and shit like that. But yeah, and you just go to the chemist and give them a different excuse, you know, every time, just make up shit to get it and that. Some of them wouldn't give it to you, but then you just go to the next chemist and that, and like mostly the Asian ones and that, they wouldn't give a fuck, they'll just sell it.
So do you need a doctor's prescription to get that shit?
Well, now apparently you can still get it. I thought it was discontinued, but you can still get it now, but you just, yeah, you've got to get a doctor's, get a script off a doctor and that.
But so when you were getting it, you were going to different chemists because why? You obviously they won't let you buy like a whole bunch.
Yeah, like there was a chemist just at the end of my street, an Asian lady, and I started going there that many times using my kid as an excuse to get it, like, oh, my daughter's sick, or my daughter's got this and that. And then she was like ended up saying like, what's wrong with your daughter? You know, you can't keep feeding her this and that. You got to go get her checked out and shit. So fucking just scrap that one and then go to the next chemist, find another one, and that'll sell it.
Yeah, right. And then I guess for like in terms of the effects for people that's never been on the lean, it's like it slows down your whole like it basically just slows down your whole body system, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, but it's the best. I shouldn't say that, but like, yeah, I loved it, man. Literally lean, like you're literally leaning out, can't keep your head up and that, like on the nod and that. To people who haven't seen it, they just think you're on the smack or something, you know? Because you're on the Murray Cod and that, just fucking, yeah.
Yeah, right. And then so how long were you, I guess, sipping the lean for? And then is it the medical stuff, like the doctor's visits, that made you stop?
Nah, I just stopped because I couldn't get it anymore.
Oh, that's right.
Pretty much, yeah. But if they hadn't stopped selling it, I probably would have been fucked, you know. I would have, I don't know, who knows what could have happened to that. I probably would have had a longer hospital visit. Because once I get in the hospital and they're like saying, oh, your appendix and that and all that are all swollen up and that. Once you tell them it's codeine, they just say see you later and that, you know. Send you home, that's it.
You're in Shepparton, people around you are smoking ice, you're dabbling in a bit of that,
yeah.
You know, you're sipping the lean and all this shit's going on. Are you running into issues there, like with violence and gangs, and is that shit come hand in hand?
I wouldn't say gangs, but I grew up with like a lot of violence, more from my like my father. He was violent as alcoholic and that. So he sort of just made like, I didn't even know, like I was going to school and like bullying cunts and fucking turning on cunts, and even as I got older, I just had a real short temper and I would just like, wouldn't ask questions and I would just punch someone, you know. But I didn't find out I was bipolar though, till I was like in my early 20s as well. So once I figured that out and I got on medication for that and that, I sort of balanced out a bit and I stopped fucking being a schizo kind of nut. Yeah.
And then so when you talk about, you know, growing up in I guess in a violent house with your old man, was it just you and the old man, or was your mum around? Do you have siblings?
So I got no memory of my mum and dad being together, but my dad had the same wife from when I was like little as until I was like 20, 21 or something, and then they broke up. But I've got I grew up with a brother and a sister, and then they're my full blood, and then my dad had 2 more kids to the lady that raised me, my stepmom, Lee. But I got heaps of siblings, man, fucking all over the shop. But yeah, me and my brother copped most of it, you know what I mean? More me, because my brother was like, you know, like good. He played football and was like popular at school, and you know, used to call me a wannabe gangster and all that shit because I was just hanging around cunts like breaking into cars and burging houses and that.
At what age did you sort of start, you know, dabbling in that sort of shit, like the petty stuff, like the breaking into cars and shit like that?
That was more like just teenage years and that. When I was, I took off from home, like I ran away from home, or left home when I was like 13, 14. And my mate left home as well, my mate Ronald. And like we literally had nothing. And the blokes we started staying with, they had nothing either. They just had a house and they were just like going out every night to like this flash area in Shep and just going through the back fences and that and fucking going into houses, taking whatever you could get in it. That was like the only way we could get money in it, like to eat and shit. Otherwise we were like skinny as fuck, starving little cunts.
Yeah, wow. And so this is around 13, 14.
Yeah.
And so why did you decide to move out at that age? Was it because of the violence that was going on at home with the old man?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Okay. So obviously it got that bad. It got to a point where you were just like, fuck this, I'm out of here.
Yeah, 100%, yeah.
Wow. And then so as you're going through your teenage years and you're having to do that, I guess, in order to pay your bills and eat and that, is school still a thing for you, or?
Nah, I got expelled from school, kicked out because of my anger and violence and punching on and all that shit. Like no one could control me at school. I was just fucked.
How old were you when you got kicked out of school? At what year level?
Year 7. But like, it's like they didn't tell me I was expelled, right? I come back for year 8, like fresh uniform, ready to go and that. And they're like, what are you doing here and that? I mean, I was like, what do you mean? What am I doing here? I'm like, fucking come to school and shit. And the principal said, you're no longer welcome here, and he escorted me out. And then that was the last, like, after that I didn't do any school, and I couldn't get into another school in the area, so I was fucked. I did go to this school, it's for like kids that can't get into mainstream and that, and you can just smoke and don't wear uniform, do what you want and that. But then I got kicked out of there too, and then once I got kicked out of there, my dad tried to make me go work for him and shit, but yeah.
Didn't work out that way.
Nah.
And then, so I guess from that point, like once you've been, you know, you're out of school, you're out of home, you're not working, I'm guessing the music stuff still hasn't, you know, started or happened yet.
I had done a little bit of music, because the first track I made, I was 14. I got into this program. It's called like Save the Children, and that's for kids that are on the verge of getting kicked out of school. But I nearly wasn't allowed to do the program because I had already been expelled. But they ended up just like saying, if you go work on the 2 days that you're meant to go to school, you can still do the program. So my dad made out like I was going to go work for him them 2 days, and they still let me do it. And then all it was like going on camps and like fun shit. I don't know why they would do that for the fucking cunts of kids and that. But just one day there was we like had a 2-day recording thing like with a rapper that his cousins with like my best mate and that. He taught me how to write properly, and like I recorded my first track with him. I think it was like 2007 or something. And then after that I just kept writing. I didn't really take nothing. I wasn't trying to rap. I was just writing on the sly. Like no one knew that I was writing and shit. And then, yeah, when I moved back to Footscray, that's when I started, like my neighbour, I met him and he had a hectic setup, like full, like his garage was full decked out, had a mad booth and that. Then he showed me how to get set up. And then fucking after that, man, once I got set up, I was just smashing it on my own and that. Yeah.
And so was that period with your mate in Footscray?
Yeah.
Is that before you went back to Shepparton?
Yeah, yeah.
So by the time you've gone back to Shepparton, you've already dabbled in the music stuff a little bit.
Yeah.
And then so basically when you've gone back to Shepparton, it's in your early 20s, you have dabbled in the music stuff a bit.
Yeah.
When you get back there, you realise that the whole ice epidemic has popped off.
Yeah.
Then, you know, you start dabbling in that. You get involved with the lean and the zannies and that.
Yeah.
Now, as this is all going on, where did things progress to, I guess, in terms of the music stuff, but at the same token in terms of the street stuff? Because obviously there was like a bit of both like going on at the same time.
So it was when I was in Footscray I started hustling and that, like just weed and that, like because all my mates down here were big smokers and that, so I just started like selling to them, and then just like moved my way up, you know what I mean? And then I got that, you know, hustle, that instinct and that. And then when I went back to Shep, I didn't do nothing for a bit. I was just running around, fucking around and that. And then I started hustling there with my missus' dad and that. And then, but then music-wise, Briggs, he had a competition going. It was like called King of the Town or something. And you just had to like spit some bars on his beat and upload it. He had like competition and that. That's how I like really got into it, because my mate who I record with now, MC Pete, he seen my thing and he's like, you know, let's do a track together and that. And then he got me on Briggs' tour. So I've done like 3 of the shows with Briggs and that. The St Kilda one, done one in Fitzroy at Laundry Bar and one in Shep at Yahoo Bar. And that sort of like introduced me to it, and that's when I knew I wanted to fucking smash it, you know?
Hanging out with Briggs and that, how did you find him as someone to be on tour with?
I didn't really get along with Briggs, to tell you the truth. I didn't go much on him and that, you know what I mean? He was sort of like from a different scene in Shep, not like street cunts and that. He was like straight, like come from a good family and good background and that. Yeah, I didn't even talk to him, I don't think, even the whole tour and that. I was just doing my shit and then, you know, with my group and that. But yeah.
Did you know of him before the music stuff,
Yeah.
like through the neighborhood?
Oh, nah, not really. I never even heard of him. I only remember seeing him in the paper because his bike got stolen and that. And me and my mates were laughing and that because, like, at that time we was like stealing heaps of bikes and shit. So fucking could have stole his bike, brothers. Don't even know. Yeah.
And then it's after that you've won the competition and ended up on the tour.
I didn't even win the competition, brothers. I remember I turned on Briggs over it as well because fucking I sent it to him like, hey, brothers, I'm from Shep too, you know. Fucking, I jumped on your thing and that, and he just opened it and fucking didn't reply. And I remember I waited like 10, 15 minutes thinking, yeah, maybe he'll reply and that, but he didn't. So I ended up saying like, fuck you then, brothers, you know. He didn't even open it and then he's like tried to say, oh, I was going to reply and that, but obviously you're just a goose cunt and that. So I was like, fuck off, cunt. Like, yeah.
And is that the original, I guess, reason why you didn't get along?
Yeah.
Or was there shit before that?
Nah, that was the reason.
Okay, and then so if that's happened,
Yeah.
and you didn't win the comp, how did you still end up on the tour?
Well, his mate, MC Pete, he's like one of his best mates that grew up with him and that. He just seen my upload for the channel and he hit me up and said, like, want to catch up and that. I met him at the pub, had a couple beers, he showed me some of his shit, and yeah, I jumped on a track with him and he got me on it, you know what I mean? I just was doing a verse with him and doing a track of my own. But then after I turned on Briggs, I was meant to do more shows, but he like kicked me off. That was it. After I went off my head. Fucked it.
So, because I'm trying to make sure that I understand the story because it's pretty interesting. I had no idea about this. So, when you've gone off at him, that was before any of the shows on the tour.
Yeah. Nah, it was like, oh man. It was either before or after the first one. Because I remember like saying something to him at the gig and that, like the first one in town at Shep. But then after that, like fucking, I wouldn't even look at him and I didn't want to borrow him, you know. And then he let me do two more shows and then they fucking cut me off the rest. That was it. Yeah.
So you were meant to do more shows.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And then so when on the first show where you've had a bit of a go at him, do you recall what that was? Was that just a follow up from the message or something like that?
Yeah. But he was real, he sort of pissed me off too because he was, at that time, he wasn't massive, you know what I mean? And he's doing a show in his fucking, where he's from, in his town. And they full like put a sheet up like around this like area and that, like try to make it like VIP, like so he can sit behind there. He like stayed behind there like fucking the whole gig pretty much. And then he tried to come up to the smoking area and like say what's up and that. And I was just like, you know, fuck off, gun and that. But that, yeah, mustn't have liked it.
When I first heard of Shepparton, it was from Briggs.
Yeah.
And then when I did a bit of research, when I knew we were going to sit down and chat to you, that's when I found out that not only is Shepparton a bit of a rough area, but it's got like a reputation in particular for ice.
Yeah.
And there was, I think, an article that was in the paper, and it was something about one of your mates from Shepparton getting off the ice.
Yeah, yeah.
Can you talk a little bit about what that was?
Yeah, so when I first got back to Shep, like I done one ice song. It was Land of the Ice, like more just about the town and how fucked it was, and then I started catching up with my best mate, Jugada. He's like a brother to me, and he was like fucking like gone, you know. But then he got clean, and like he literally had photos, fucking videos, everything of his whole like journey on it, and he started talking on radios, doing like going to schools and shit, and telling people about his story, you know, how he was on ice and how he got off it and shit like that. And then I ended up doing a track for him. The Struggle, that's it, The Struggle. Yeah, I done a track for him, and then he invited me to come do the talks with him, and he was doing the talk, and then I was performing the song. And we were like getting paid to do it and everything, like fucking, he was making a big impact like around town, and that heaps of people were like trying to get clean and that because of him, you know what I mean? But yeah, we were doing like all regional around Shep, Echuca. He'd already done a few, like come down here in Melbourne and done a few down here and that. But I just done a few, like couple with him in Shep and Echuca and that. A couple different places in Echuca.
How was it for you seeing someone that's a good friend of yours go down that route?
Oh, it was hectic, man. Like, I barely see him, or when I see him, you know, you couldn't really get through to him. Like, you could tell him the same thing 10 times and that he wouldn't, you know. But I just like, my house was like somewhere he could come and he had like clean clothes. You could have a feed, fucking have a wash and that, and then he would do that and then he would just bounce again, you know.
So when this is happening, and you know, you're obviously watching him come in and out, and you can probably see that physically he's starting to deteriorate over time.
Yeah.
At which point did you see that he decided to change? And why did he decide to change? Well,
he's a father, you know. At the time when he first started, he had a missus and two kids and that, like. And he was like literally waiting until his missus like go to sleep and that, and then go out like all night and then try to come back and act normal and that, like. So it went through him like losing his family and his kids for him to pull up and that. Yeah.
Yeah, right. And then after he's turned his shit around and you guys have done these, you know, performances and talks and whatnot, did he continue to stay clean, or did he relapse?
And he relapsed again for a bit, but and then he met his new missus. Like I talk about it in the song, and I don't know if you've heard it, but then he met his new missus, and she like fully like pulled him up, supported him 110%, and yeah, and then he got clean again, and that was it. Like he never touched it again since. Just a fit freak, fucking goes to the gym every day. Yeah.
We're covering, you know, the earlier years from drugs, friendships, the area, the neighborhood.
Yeah.
You mentioned that at some point, like when you were younger, you started hustling weed.
Yeah.
I think when you moved, was it when you first moved to Melbourne?
Yeah.
Now, when you're doing that, like at what age are we talking, like 15, 16?
Fuck, like 16, 17.
Now, obviously, depending on what people are hustling, the game's a bit different. Shit becomes a bit more intense.
Yeah.
When you've gone back to Shepparton and the ice thing is happening, did your hustle change, or did it stay as it was?
Nah, never really. Well, I did for a little bit, but like that was like maybe like 3-4 years ago. Like, but I was more just because my missus was smashing it. You know what I mean? She was like fucking selling heaps of it and that. But I hate the cunts on it, and especially people that I don't know, and I hate people talking shit, you know, just fucking cooked stories. I can't stand that shit. So it's like the last thing that because I got daughters too, like I don't want that shit around my fucking kids and that, you know. But with pot, like, they're not coming all aggressive and being up for days and that, you know what I mean? It's just easy money.
Because like the thing I was going to ask was, when you're comparing, you know, the two different hustles, you know, how different are the things that come with it?
Well, like I ended up getting raided on that, and they got a decent amount on that, but fucking my missus actually took the charge on that, but fucking it was like a slap on the wrist, you know what I mean? If it had been ice, like fucking we both would have been locked up. We probably could have like potentially lost our kids and that. Yeah. So
can you walk us through a little bit of like when you got raided and how they went about doing that?
So I think it was like maybe 2 years ago now. I was smashing it, man. Like literally, like I would go out like fucking all day, all night, like just driving around like flat out, like to the point where my missus was turning because I was never home and that. And then I stopped because I had a shattered heel. I was at home with Son of Sam. I don't know if you know Son of Sam. Yeah, I was at home with him and he come down and was staying and that. And at the time I couldn't even walk. I shattered my heel from a motorbike accident. And just fucking, they just come, it was like early hours in the morning, they just fucking banging the door, gonna kick it in. I couldn't even get up to like run and hide my shit in it, you know what I mean? It was just like in the laundry under the fucking sink and shit. So they got everything in it. And then after that, that was it for me, you know what I mean? Because when we went to court and that, they were like full said, like, I don't know how like the Department of Human Services isn't involved in that because you got kids and that. And fucking that was like it for me. I didn't want to borrow that. I want to keep my kids, you know what I mean? I don't want to be a shit dad and that, or one of them dads that like doesn't see their kids and that, or weekend visits and that. I want to be there and like, you know, look after them, protect them, fucking raise them and that. But yeah, and then since then, bros, that's it. I fucking went and got a job and shit as soon as I could. Well, barely walk. I was still getting around with a limp and that, but I just went and got fucking job and that's all I've been doing it like since last like nearly fucking 2 years now.
And when they've raided you and you know they've I guess taken what you've had, yeah. Can you mention what it is that they took and what the consequences were for it, for that raid?
They got money, like a couple grand, like a pound and a half, and just like scales, bags, like even the bags and the foil and that, they take it from your kitchen drawer, man. Even if you're not using it for that shit, they take it and try to say, you know, this is drug paraphernalia or whatever and fucking shit. Yeah, they got everything, man. But my missus fucking had her phone. They got her phone. And that was the only thing that they sort of had like evidence to get off, but I ended up just like changing all her shit from home, all her passwords and all that. They just got nothing, and she got a fine for the pot and that was it. And it was all because this cunt, this little fucking maggot from round the corner was bringing me heaps of gold, and I was like giving him shit for gold. And then he got fucking done during a burg or some shit, and he just done an interview and like threw us under the bus and that. Because when they come in and raided, they were looking in spots where I like normally keep my shit. Like it wasn't in there at the time, but they were going like straight to certain spots and shit. And then when my missus went in and done, like they fucking took her in, they full said like who fucking done it and that. And then the little rat tried to rock up at my door like fucking a few days later, bros, knock on the door and like ask for more shit and that. I couldn't even run on that. I was like trying to chase him down the road and that with my fucking fucked up foot. I was gonna stab him and that, but he was gone, bros. Speedy Gonzalez. And fucking Sana too. Sana got fucking full arrested because he'd been on the run in Victoria for years, man. Like big list of shit and that. So they got him as well. I had to like fucking go to court and shit, try to get him out, and I ended up getting him out. But yeah, it was a shit situation. It was fucked.
So how did Sana get roped into it?
So just fucking, they just done an ID check on him because he was in my house and that. They had to search his shit as well. And they've pulled his ID, done a search on him, and fucking he had outstanding warrants like dating back fucking years and years ago. So yeah. And
then so what happened to him? Did he end up getting locked up because of that, or?
He spent a couple of days in the cells and that, and then someone that I know who works in the justice system and that, she like told him that, like, she come to court with me and said that she was going to get him into a program, like, you know, fucking and shit like that, and they ended up letting him out. But I don't know what's happened since. He come down a while ago and went to court for it. I can't remember what happened.
And then the fine that your partner got, how big was the fine?
A couple grand or something. Fuck all.
So nothing?
Nah.
Is that pretty much the only time that you've had to deal with the police on that sort of level? Have you had other...
I've dealt with the police, but more just for assaults. I had heaps of assault charges. I was on a corrections order, but I broke that. And then the last serious charges I faced were threat to kill and stalking a corrections officer. Yeah.
Can you, I mean, when you talk about a charge like threaten to kill, it sounds pretty full on.
Yeah.
But can you talk a bit about why they slugged you with that?
Because he was acting like a sick cunt, the corrections officer. Like he was Merck's corrections officer for a bit as well, and like he full like pieced me and him together, like just by looking at me and that, like, and he was like just acting like a sick cunt and that, like, you know, he would ring me a couple of days to say I didn't have to go sign in and that, and then fucking, so I just got used to that and stopped going in, and then he rang me one day and said, "Oh, you coming in and that, you know?" And I was just like, "No, I can't," you know, turn and that. I know I could have been in a fucking kind of a mood, but I turned, and then he rocked up on my doorstep with another cunt, like banged on the door, and then had a breach, and then I just went off my fucking head, man, threatened to fucking pump him and that. Chased him in my car, like they took off in their car, got in my car and like chased after him and that. But then I seen him again. I was walking down the street and he was going to the ATM and that. I started following him and throwing threats at him and shit, and then yeah, that's how I got the charge from that. But I ended up getting it all dropped anyways, bros, because I ended up moving to Sydney for a bit just on my own for like a year or something, I think, maybe a little bit less. And then I come back down to court and they just thought I was doing good in that, and because I moved out of state, you know, fresh start and shit, so they just wiped the order and shit, and I got a $1,500 fine. And that was it.
That's it?
Yeah. I was lucky as, man. I don't know how. My fucking lawyer was sick, but he was a good cunt. If it wasn't for him, it probably would have fucking been worse.
Now, you talk about how a lot, if not most of your dealings with police have been over like assaults and violence. Yeah. And you talk about how when you were younger growing up, you know, the old man was pretty rough with you.
Yeah.
2 questions. One, do you think that your childhood or your relationship with your dad is the reason why when you got older, you know, you've had a lot of violent tendencies? And do you recall the first time where you had an issue with violence where it did get really out of hand?
100% it was the way I grew up and my the impact my dad had on me. But like, it started with him, you know what I mean? Like, we'd just be like leaving the football or like something, going out for dinner and shit, and he'll just be wrecked and fucking like bad road rage, just chase cunts, fucking try to run them off the road and shit and fucking bash them. Just I got to a point where I just like started running out of the car and hitting cunts through the window and shit too. It like started like that, you know what I mean? And then as I got a little bit older, I would just go to the football with him and he would like pick fights to like, you know, and we'd just smash cunts and that, and then fucking, it was just normal to him. He was fucked. He was fucking, you couldn't go anywhere with him, like ever.
So if you just backtrack a sec, you talk about, for example, a road rage incident.
Yeah.
Where your old man gets out, and what you're saying is you end up punching with him against other dudes.
Yeah.
How old were you when that was happening?
Fuck, I don't know, mid-teens. It was after I'd moved out. Like I wasn't at home anymore. It was just like he would hit me up to go do shit with him and that. But like it went from all, like, I remember my principal like in year 7 grabbed me on the back of the neck and that, because we're watching this football or talk some shit and that, and I was just like talking all the way through it and that. And he grabbed me by the neck and like dragged me out of the fucking classroom and that, and then he rang my dad to come down. My dad came in like eyeballing me like, fucking, you're gonna cop it, cunt, you know what I mean? But as soon as I told him that this cunt fucking grabbed me by the neck and that, my dad just fucking reached across the table and like picked him up by the throat and that, strangled him until he went a little purple on that, and then slung him into the corner, and then we left. Like, there was just heaps of shit like that. I remember another time we were out camping, and my dad was like running a business at the time, just like traffic control cunts and that, and one of the blokes that we're camping with was like, oh, you chop fucking, one of your signs is at like the entrance of someone's campsite and that. Like, no biggie, it was just fucking, they took it off the road and that, and like had it like no entry at their thing and that. We rocked up there like leaving camping, and fucking, my dad just got out the chainsaw and that and fucking started fucking chasing everyone around the campsite. Like the women and children were like jumping in the tinnies and that and like smashing it across the river, like fucking full taking off and that. Like, yeah, it was hectic. Heaps, man. Like, there's that many, I couldn't even like fucking keep track of so many like little episodes like that. He always just fucking bad cunt.
Out of the ones that you can remember, is the chainsaw one the most hectic one, or is there one that even stands out to you more than that?
The chainsaw was pretty hectic, yeah. But there was another one where, I can't remember what happened, but we chased this cunt all around Shep for fucking ages, you know what I mean? And then he ended up pulling up at his house in these ghetto flats and ran in his house, locked his door and that. And my dad just ran up, like smashed the door in, and I didn't go in, we were still in the car, but you could just hear like fucking people screaming and that. He just flogged the cunt, and then he'll just get in the car and like, let's go for dinner and that, like try to act normal and that.
Do you know if he had a violent father himself? Like, was your grandpa the same way to him the way that he was to you?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, yeah. I've heard some stories, yeah. Yeah.
And then I guess as a father now, because, you know, when we spoke on the phone the other day, I think you said you've got 2 or 3 little ones.
I've got 3 now. Yeah.
And so now that you're a father, how has those experiences shaped you as a father?
Well, I just try to like give my kids everything that I never had, you know what I mean? And like my oldest daughter just started high school, like year 7 this year. Like, she's full going to a private school now, like fucking like expensive and that, but I'll just like do anything to like give them what I didn't have, and a better fucking chance at life than what me and my brother and sister had. All the kids, like growing up, all like most fucking of my mates that, they all got smacked, or like, you know, but me and my brother didn't get smacked, we got bashed, you know. Like, I remember I fucking lost this gold earring that my dad got me, And fucking, I remember being on the floor in the hallway looking for it because me and my brother had been fucking punching on in the hallway, and I lost the earring. So I was there looking for it. He just come in, man, like fucking boot my guts in and that, like to the point I couldn't breathe. I'm pretty sure I had broken ribs and that because fucking I couldn't run after that or nothing. I was like, you know, yeah, fucking, I copped mad floggings and that. Hectic floggings.
And is the old man someone that you still have a relationship with now?
Well, at first, like, I had a lot of hate for him and that, you know what I mean? But the older I got, sort of just looked at it as like, if it didn't happen, I wouldn't have been like the person I am today. I would have been, you know, soft cock and that. Like, fucking, yeah.
Can you recall, I guess, some of the most violent things that you've seen in your time being involved with the street shit, or that you were in, you know, that happened to you yourself?
The worst shit we've seen was in Heidelberg. We're drinking at my mum's and that. Some other lads come around. Like, we were having a quiet drink, you know what I mean? Like, music was like on low and that. We're full just like chilling and that. And then some older boys from around the area, they come around and like wanted to kick back with us and that. So like, yeah, you know, let them kick back and that. But then I can't remember what happened. We got into an argument with them over like fucking turning the music down and that, you know. And we ended up in the street. My sister's man was arguing with them and that. And then a neighbour just come over to see what was going on and that. And fucking they just started pumping him, like ripping pails off the fence and that, smashing him. And then one of them just fucking pulled a knife and fucking slit his throat. I grabbed him by the hair and just fucking slit his throat. That was probably the most hectic. Fucking, especially because I was trying to stand my ground and that and be, you know, a tough cunt and that, and trying to throw him around off this bloke and that. Like, could have been me, you know what I mean? Like my brother and my missus and that were fucking like scared as, like thought fucking, you know, it could have been you, cunt, but fucking.
And once you've seen that happened, then what's happened from then?
I don't know, nothing. To everyone else, it was like real violent, and everyone was sort of like just distraught from it. I didn't really give a fuck, to tell the truth. It didn't change me at all, you know what I mean? I don't know why. But I was one of them cunts that grew up and like liked watching violent shit and that as well, you know? Go out of my way to watch fucking fucked up shit and that. I don't know why. I used to have hectic dreams and shit, like just killing cunts and fucking just write off shit, you know what I mean?
Did the guy that slit the dude's throat, did he end up in jail? And did the guy who obviously got cut, did he pass away?
Yeah, he died. And my sister and my my mum's friend, they tried to like fucking save him and like give him CPR and that. They were like full covered in his blood from like head to toe. Like my mum's house was like blood everywhere. Like it happened in there, you know what I mean? It was full fucking hectic. And then yeah, the lad, he's still be locked up now, I think. I can't remember how long he got, but yeah. He fucked up because he went to a couple of houses after he'd done it and bragged to people about doing it. And that's how they ended up getting him, I think.
With all this, you know, all these experiences that you've had growing up, did you at any point in time ever end up in juvenile detention or in jail?
Nah, never. Always had shit hanging over my head and that. Like when I was 14, I got stabbed and fucking I copped a charge for that, for like, because he tried to say he was defending himself and that, because I like flogged the fuck out of him. Well, first he and fucking a couple of his mates jumped me with poles and that. So I just went home with me blood lip and shit, and my brother and that were like, fucking, where is this cunt? So we went and found him. I just started smashing him like full, like fucking, I ended up having him in a headlock and I was just feeding him punches and that, and then I didn't even know I got stabbed. Like I kept trying to fight him, and then like felt like, you know, I knew fucking something. I thought he just like punched me good in the guts, but then I looked down and like all my pants were fucking red and that. And then my brother bashed him with a golf club and that. So we copped a fucking, that was like the first time I got in trouble and I had a fucking good behaviour bond and that. But I've never, except for the threat to kill and all that, that was like the closest that I fucking, they said I was gonna go to jail, but that was from like a big build up of shit. It wasn't off like one incident, you know what I mean?
When you mentioned getting stabbed at 14,
yeah,
I mean, look, getting stabbed at any age is fucked up, but at 14, you're still just a kid.
Yeah.
You didn't feel it at first, obviously, because of the adrenaline.
Yeah.
But once you notice that you've been stabbed, is that when all the pain and the shock and shit kicks
100%.
in? Or?
I ended up like fucking seeing it and then fucking dropped to my knees and shit, you know? I was like on my knees like, he stabbed me, you know? Yeah. But it was just good timing too, because my brother and that, I got ahead of him. And like after he stabbed me and I sort of dropped, my brother rocked up with a driver, a fucking golf club. And he just fucking was smashing the cunt with the golf club. He was just screaming like a little bitch and that. Right.
And then I'm imagining you've had to be rushed off to hospital and have a bit of surgery or...
I just had, I was lucky. They said if it went like fucking an inch further or something, it would have hit fucking something and I could have been fucked. But I was lucky. I only got like 5 or 6 stitches and then that was it. I was all right. But it was good too because it was in the paper and shit. I remember just like getting around like thought I was a mad gangster cunt and I got stabbed and shit, you know what I mean? But other people did too and that were tripping out like, fucking show me, brothers, you know? Yeah.
With the music stuff, you know, you talk about when you were, younger, you were dabbling a bit. And I think it was when you went to Footscray, your mate had the studio.
Yeah.
Now, from a bit of my research, is 2013 the first time you had like actually something on in public and it was a SoundCloud?
I think maybe 2000, it was 2011 maybe, like I started. I did have a couple other tracks on there that I deleted, you know what I mean? As I got a good name and started getting views, I deleted a couple, like of the first ones that I ever recorded and that. They didn't have no clips or nothing, they were just fucking, you know, just a photo on that.
Now you talk about how when you visited your mate's studio, that's when you were like, yep, this is something I want to do. Yeah. In terms of artists, who were you listening to that made you or motivated you to pick up a pen and start writing?
At the time, like Oz rap wise, like I never really listened to Aussie rap. I was always just like Tupac, NWA. Like I remember NWA was one of the first CDs I brought. Kevin Gates and shit like that. But when I moved to Melbourne, I started sussing them out a bit, and it was Alex Jones and Dr. Flair at the time and Son of Sam. They were like smashing it. Like in my eyes, they were like I still think they're like two of the most talented artists in the country. Like bar for bar, they are. When it comes to rap, like there's rappers, there's people that can rap, and then there's people that can just make mad tracks. You know what I mean? That like they have actual like proper mad talent when it comes to fucking from words together and shit. They're fucking insane. But yeah, they pushed me hard listening to their shit, and because they were young and that too. You know what I mean?
This would have been if your first stuff was around that was around 2012, say 2011, 2013. Yeah. So you would have caught on to dudes like Alex Jones and that a little bit before that. Yeah. I'm guessing.
Yeah. Definitely.
And then so once you've started recording and then releasing music on SoundCloud and the internet, after those early joints, it was 2015. That's when you had the song Land of the Ice.
Yeah. So that would have been when I moved back to Shep. Yeah.
And was that song basically inspired because when you've moved back, you've been so shocked by what's going on?
Yeah.
That's why you wrote the song?
Yeah, well, I sort of seen a little bit of it from my mate, the one with the studio in Melbourne. He was my neighbour. Like he was so close with his mum, like his mum was like all he had in it. And when he started using ice, she was full in hospital, like dying and that. He didn't even go to see her and that, and she ended up passing away and shit. Like that was my first like eye opener. But then when I went back to Shep, it was like actual people that I was close to and that, you know, that I got love for and that.
And would you say that Land of the Ice was your first proper release, or do you count that stuff before that as still official shit?
The way I never looked at it like that, you know what I mean? I was just doing music because I loved it. I remember when I had no views, that's probably when I loved it the most, because there was no fucking cunts on your back saying like, you know, fuck, when are you gonna drop more shit? When are you gonna do this? When are you gonna do that? I was just doing it at my own pace, and I was doing it because I loved it. Like, you know, that's all I was doing at the time, and it was keeping me away from other shit. But yeah, I guess you could say Land of the Ice was like one of the first proper fucking.
Like, would you say that that's the song that the first song that you noticed got traction?
Yeah, locally, like locally, I felt like I felt like I was famous as, you know, everyone, like, especially because locals and that, they want to pump your shit and they want to get around it and that. But then I had a incident with that Dribbles cunt, and he fucking, I don't know, he writ some shit about me on Facebook and that, and I ended up doing a diss on him. That was probably fucking heaps of people caught under that, you know what I mean?
If Land of the Ice was 2015, the Dribbles diss, was that the same year? Or?
Raz, you can't ask me about dates. I'm fucking shocking. I don't know. I'm not sure.
Okay, all right.
It was around the same time. It was definitely around the same time, but yeah.
Yeah, so it would have been around 2015, 2016.
Yeah.
Now, what was interesting to me was, first of all, being from Adelaide, I remember the name Dribbles from Mandolin Dribbles, and another guy's called Plans. Okay. So I actually always thought that Dribbles was from Adelaide.
Yeah.
It's not until I came across your diss joint that I realised he's actually from Melbourne.
Warrnambool or some shit, I think he's from.
Now, what started, you know, what started that situation, and then what was the final thing that made you go, fuck it, I'm going to call him out on a song?
Bros, it was fucking cooked shit, man. I was with my mates and that, having a sip, getting ready to go shoot a clip, and my mum rang me and said fucking, the night before I'd been at a Cursor gig with my cousin and that, and my mum rang me and said, you see this cunt talking shit about you on Facebook and that? I was like, man, what the fuck? I sussed it out, and he's like, full got a photo of me with like other rappers and that were at the gig, and said I G'd some chick up, like juiced her out, and like fucking kidnapped her and dumped her like 20 k's out of Melbourne and shit. And I didn't even know who the cunt was, so I was like full fucking fuming, brother. So I got on the Curse, and even he like, nah, he's a spun cunt and that, and he sort of persuaded me to do the diss a bit too, you know what I mean? Like go hard at him, just smash him, and I got some information off some other artists and that too. Like a lot of the information that I got in the track was from other artists, like who would down for me to fucking diss his cunt and that, you know, have a crack at him. Yeah, that's it. But still to this day, I don't even know why he would even fucking, you know what I mean, pick a photo. Like, it's cooked, man. How did he get a photo of me? How did he fucking, it was cooked as, man. He didn't even know my name or nothing, you know what I mean? He's just like, this cunt fucking rah, rah, you know? Yeah.
And then there was no conversation, after you've dropped the diss joint, was there any conversation or like anything, you know, anything come off the back of that? Did he like respond?
No, he was a bitch, man. He was fucking just blocking me on shit. At first he was like, we're going back and forth at each other a little bit. And, but then he just like blocked me and shit, you know? Because I told him I was gonna keep fucking, was going to stay into his inboxes and that until I seen the cunt, and fucking, I was going to pump him and that, but still to this day, I've never even seen the cunt in my life.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then just to backtrack, where did he say this? Where did he make these comments?
On Facebook, I think. Yeah. And I'm pretty sure at the time he had a not bad following, so you know what I mean? But I got it taken down and shit like straight away. Yeah.
And to this day, you never found out why he said that, where he came up with that, and you've never spoken since.
I spoke to cunts about it. They don't really know why either, but they said he was meant to be invited to that curse gig or some shit. But I don't know. I don't know if that's got anything to do with it or anything, but I couldn't tell you, bros. But he's a gronk, bad gronk cunt. So fucking, gotta expect shit like that from fucking attention-seeking fucking, you know?
Yeah, well, I guess, I mean, that clip got a bit of traction, man. So if he wanted attention, I think he
got it deleted, man. I remember too, he was like, must have had like people trying to do copyright claims on it and shit. But the copyright claims that they were doing were like bullshit because it's a Dr. Dre beat, Deep Water instrumental it is. So like, if it wasn't from Dr. Dre and it wasn't, you know, it wasn't copyright for him for his beat, like it was like French people and shit that were using the beat as well, you know? And it full got taken down, and I think it was on like 400,000 or something. And then I re-uploaded it, and yeah, it stayed up after that. Ever since, I just put it as non-profit and that done it all properly so no one could take it down.
In 2015, you also dropped a mixtape?
Yeah.
Now, what was the title of that mixtape, and did that have any features?
It was just mixtape, like hashtag mixtape, you know what I mean?
Ah, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. That was like the first like thing, but it wasn't full professional. That was just like, I was burning the CDs, signing, tagging Jugada on it. Just done a cover, like a front cover, a back cover, and that was it. But, and back then I think it was, can't remember what they used to call it. Everyone used to use it. I think it's not Bandcamp or some shit like that. You just put like mixtapes up on there. People can download them and like pay whatever price they want and shit like that.
How did you find that at that point, you know, 2015, how was that mixtape received?
More just locally, because a lot of the tracks that I put on that mixtape, I never even released them on anything else, you know what I mean? So people who have that mixtape will have like fucking shit that a lot of people have never even heard before. But I didn't really have no like clue about the professional side of it and shit. So I was just like selling the CDs for like $20, or giving them out. Like if they didn't want to pay, I would full just fucking give it to them, you know what I mean? But I wasn't even doing, I don't think I was even really doing clips at that time. The first like, I can't remember the first proper clip I done. But I don't think it was Dribble's Diss. I think I'd done a couple before that, but yeah.
So the mixtape drops in 2015. Then it was in 2017 that the Dribbles disc dropped.
Yeah.
And then I think in the same year, you dropped a song One by One. And I think that's actually like one of your biggest songs to date.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Now, why do you think that song in particular was so well received?
Honestly, I don't fucking know. Yeah, I don't know, bros. I really don't know. A lot of the time, it's the tracks that I don't even like that people like, you know what I mean? Or shit that I just slapped up and I feel like I only went half-ass about it, like are the most popular ones. It's just, I don't know. At the time, there wasn't a lot of that shit. Like, there was gutter rap and then like, there was cunts killing it, but I don't know, maybe it's the way I'm coming at the way, you know, bit aggressive and shit like that. That's all I used to do when I'd done tracks, man. It was just all fucking angry shit. I was always turning and that, you know. Yeah.
And then, again, 2017, you dropped something on Body Bag Media.
Yeah.
Now, Body Bag Media, I could be mistaken, but is like the biggest, rap platform in Australia. And I think around that 2017 period, I'm not sure if like dudes like Chillin' It and Husky had been on there yet. I've got a feeling that maybe it was around that time.
Husky was knocking around Body Bag. Like he was there when I recorded that. But not Chillin' It yet, nah. Chillin' It hadn't come back yet, you know what I mean? I think it was like a year after that or something, he come back to the scene and shit and smashed some shit with Body Bag and that.
Now, with the Body Bag thing, how did that come about? Did you approach Bagsy or did he approach you, or did you guys already have a rapport, or?
I can't remember, to tell you the truth. I think he might have hit me up and said he wanted me to, he hit me up and said that, like told me about the concept, I think it was Body the Booth. And just that, just come with hard bars and that. And yeah, I ended up just writing some shit. And then I was going up to stay with Enter at the time. Me and Enter and a mate, we rolled through there and fucking smashed it out.
When you did that, you mentioned that's like you met Husky at that session.
Yeah.
And then you ended up having a song with Husky, not too long after.
Yeah. Yeah, me, Husky, and Spinner.
So obviously, you knew of Husky before you met him in the studio because he'd already dropped.
Yeah, I'd been talking to him like through socials and that for a while before I met him in person.
How did your relationship with Husky first begin?
I can't remember. I was just hitting him. I think I hit him up because he dropped a couple tracks. It was the first cunt in ages to do like double time and that. And I think I was hitting him up on that. And then Bagsy had a like a Body Bag Media Snapchat, and like anyone could upload on it, and just cunts were on there just like smoking bongs and that to everyone's music and that. And I just got on there like teasing cunts and that, like, because there was bitches on there trying to act all sexy and that with fucking bong lips and shit. So I was like doing videos like, fucking, if you're gonna do a video on that, fucking wipe the bong lips, you chatty bitch and that. And then Husky rocked up and started talking back to me and uploading them himself, like, yeah, fucking look at the Vegemite lip and that on her and that, And then that was it, like, it was from that.
And then from that, you guys have started talking on socials.
Yeah.
And then when you've gone to do the Body Bag Media thing, he's been in the studio, and that's where you first met in person?
Yeah.
Yeah, word. And then in the same year, it was you, Husky, and Spinner Lad that did that collabo.
Yeah. How
did that song come together? Was it off the back of finally meeting him in person? And how did Spinner Lad end up on the song?
So like there was for a bit there and I was doing shit with Trap Runners, and then the night that we're doing the 1x1 clip, me and Enter and One Love, Spinner just rocked up. I remember, like, I think Enter was talking to him on the phone and that, and then Spinner rocked up. That was the first night I met him, and he just liked my shit, and then he spat me some bars, and I liked his shit and that, and then that was it. I was like, told him I had a track going on that and showed him, and then he sort of was like, fucking, put Husky on it too. I'd be sick and that, and then, yeah.
Oh, so Spinner Lad's actually the one that suggested getting Husky on that?
Yeah. Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Ah, no shit. And I guess, that's 2017.
Yeah.
If we fast forward the clock till, now, 2022.
Yeah.
Husky is regarded by many as one of the best, or if not to some, the best in the country.
Yeah, hands down. Yeah, fucking oath.
As someone who, has a relationship with him, has, worked with him on music before, why do you think people rate him so highly?
Because he talks about shit that like other artists and that are scared to talk about and shit, and like other people don't express, like mental health and you know, shit like that, like dark shit, you know, like always fighting demons and that, like, and not just that, like fucking the cunt can rap, man. He's got a hectic flow and that, like he's really talented, you know what I mean? I was listening to him way before I met him and all that, like I think he'd done a clip with Hustle Hard TV, and that was like my first glimpse at him and that, and I was like, fuck yeah, who's this cunt, you know? Yeah, but I haven't talked to him for years, for a while now. I just stick to myself, brothers. I don't talk to any cunt. It's better that way.
If an opportunity arose to work on a joint together again, is that something that you would maybe be down for?
I'm down to work with anyone that's, you know, down to work with me. I just don't go out of my way to fucking try to gain that and shit, you know?
While this was happening, or around the time this was happening, you were also doing some stuff with Trap Runners.
Yeah.
So can you talk about how you and the Trap Runner guys first met and then how that relationship evolved?
It's just because I knew Mercs, you know what I mean? I met Mercs at a gig he was doing in Melbourne. My cousin was going. He was meant to go with his missus, but she didn't want to go, so he's like, want to come? So I'm like, yeah, I'll come for a gig and that. And then I got a photo with one of Mercs' mates, or a couple of Mercs' mates. They heard my shit and that. And then they introduced me to Mercs. And at the time, Mercs was like living like fucking half an hour from me. So then me and him just linked up and that. Just like made a bit of money together and shit, and then started doing a bit of music together and that. And then there was a gig up in Sydney, and he just took me along, and we were rehearsing a track that we had together at where Trap Runners record, and they just loved it, man. They were like real hyped on my verse and that. Yeah.
And then from that point on, so that's when you've met, because I think Trap Runners is Mercs, Enter,
Luxury,
Sesk, Luxury.
Yeah.
And so you've met all those dudes after you've met Mercs.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I guess, is that the song that you guys did, Gutterville? Is that the only song that you did with Trap Runners, or you've had like a few, haven't you?
So the first track I ever wrote for him was Catch Them Running. I re-uploaded it onto my channel not too long ago. And then we had another one called Negative Feelings. And then the Gutterville one, that was for Enter's album. He asked me to jump on that. And yeah, that was it.
Ah, okay. So that was the third one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Like, I won't go into depth about it and that because they haven't really spoke about it either, you know. But like, I fucked up and that, lost my cool and said some shit to people that I shouldn't have. And then that was it. Like, we went our separate ways and that, you know what I mean? Stopped doing music together and that. I just started doing my own thing and shit. Yeah, and then them two videos were taken down. That's why you can't see it. Like, they're not on the TR channel on it.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
And you guys have not had a conversation since this?
Like, I didn't talk to them for a fair bit after that, but like, I got mad respect for all of them. You know what I mean? I still talk to Enter now. And I talk to Mercs every now and then. But yeah, that's about it.
But you feel like it's something where you made the mistake because you said something to someone that you shouldn't have.
Yeah, well, at that time, like, because I'm bipolar and that too, you know, I'm real up and down, fucking all over the shop. Like, any normal cunt would think that I was fucking on the gear and that when I'm not, you know what I mean? Would act like a cooked cunt. Just bad schizo cunt and that, fucking turn on everyone, burn bridges and that, like, silly cunt. Yeah.
Ah, okay. And then basically you've had one of those moments and
Yeah.
that's...
Yeah. But no, I still respect them all, and you know what I mean? I would never say a bad thing about them.
Absolutely. So basically, you're not doing music together at the moment, but there's no beef. There's no situation.
Nah.
Yeah. Dope.
Yeah.
Is, if you had it, you know, in your ideal world, would collaborating on music again be something that you might like to do in the future?
Yeah, 100%. Like, especially with Mercs, like, me and him just bounced off each other mad, you know what I mean? Could go in the studio and write something on the spot and shit. Like, I miss that. I haven't really found anyone that I can, you know, fucking vibe with like that since. Yeah. A lot of people make out like they can, but like, you know what I mean? There's an energy there, like you can't really find that with fucking just any rapper and that. But, yeah.
No, I could totally see like a Mercs Jugada mixtape, or EP, or do you know what I mean? Like I can just see you two guys as artists being able to pull a whole project front to back as a duo.
Yeah, we'd smash that if we would have smashed something like that.
Hopefully they're listening, and maybe this, you know, opens a door to something like that happening in the future. That'd be sick. I'm sure the fans would love that shit.
Oh yeah, I get hit up all the time. Like people still hit me up, asking me for Trap Runner merch, and I'm like, brothers, you know, like you should know the situation. That I can't, you know, I don't do music for Trap Runners anymore. You know what I mean? Yeah.
But like we said, who knows? Maybe in the future. You never know. That would be dope to see. You never know.
Yeah.
Did you record something at any point in time with Slane of La Coca Nostra?
Yeah. Did I tell you that?
No.
Did I tell you that?
No.
How did you know that? What the fuck?
Yeah. So,
wow, brothers.
My man Sam basically does the research when we do an interview.
Yeah.
And then he brings everything to me and we chat. So really, that's a Sam question. So I don't know how he found that out, but I know he is good with his research. He's going to be very happy when he sees that reaction from you.
Yeah, that's hectic, bros. But yeah.
I remember in 2014, and shout outs to Javier because he brought him to Australia, and I ended up doing Melbourne, Sydney, Adelaide shows as a warm-up DJ.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to assume that it was when they were in Australia that you did that with Slane?
Nah, so Slane was just someone who I fucking love his shit, you know what I mean? There was just someone who had a goal to collab with, and at the time I had fucking heaps of money, and I just hit him up, and fucking surprisingly enough, he like got straight back to me, and he checked out my because he said, first thing he said is, well, I've got to like the music, you know what I mean? And then pretty much we'll go from there and that. But I did pay for it. I think I'd give him $1,500 for the verse. I've still got that verse sitting on it. I haven't released it, nothing. Dumb cunt.
Wow. Why you never released it?
I don't know. I think what I wanted, like I had a handful of beats that I like showed him, and like the one he ended up picking wasn't like something that I was it wasn't like one that I really wanted him to pick. So it was just like a different vibe and sort of shit. I wrote to it, but I don't know, just wasn't it for me, you know what I mean? I sort of like wasted a bit of money, but at least I got it there, like I'll release it one day, you know?
That's what I was going to say. Probably once this interview comes out, people might start knocking on your inbox saying, dude, what the fuck?
I know. Because I don't even know how you know that. Not many people know about that, you know what I mean?
Now, if we then fast forward to 2019, you actually had a collab with Spanian, Icon of Sin.
Yeah.
Now, again, how did that collaboration come together?
Well, I met Spanian through Spinner. At the time, like I was like, I guess popping off a bit, like my shit was starting to fucking pick up a bit and that. Spanian just got out of jail, and I remember Spinner just showing me videos of him like rapping in front of his camera and that, like he was sending me shit and that, and it was just like fucking, it was hectic. Shit I never heard before, you know what I mean? And then, I just talked to him a little bit. I met him a couple of times in Sydney. And then just, I don't know, it was just like something that we talked about, but then I really hit him up one day and said, like, let's do it, you know, let's smash this track in it. And yeah, that was it.
And how was it like, what was it like working with him at that point in time? Was he quick with it or?
Yeah, well, he already had like his verse and all that like ready to go. And I think I smashed mine in like 2 days or something, because the next day he wanted to go to the studio and record it, so I like fucking smashed it out for him. And then, but I'd done it from Victoria. He'd obviously done his up there. That's why the first clip that he done to it was like a cartoon one that he just threw together himself. But then changed his mind and he wanted to do a proper clip for it and that, because he knew that he was, you know, he was about to blow up and that. But it's sort of already been out there and shit, you know what I mean? It didn't have the same reaction just because it had a clip, so, but yeah.
And then, so were you familiar with his music before you were introduced to him through Spinner Lad?
Yeah, well, he hadn't even released music yet. I was just, Spinner was showing me shit. Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
So when you guys have done the collab, because I think it says here like October 2019 it's come out,
yeah.
Like he wasn't obviously the Spaniard as we know Spaniard now in 2022.
Yeah, no way.
But you're saying he was like on the verge to popping off? Like you
100%.
kind of knew?
Like, yeah, you could just tell he had that persona about him and that, you know, that, I don't know, some people just got it. I don't know, like when you meet someone like that, you know what I mean, like straight away, like he just had something, you know what I mean? Couldn't really put a word on it, or he just had, there was something.
But you can
there.
just tell he's got
Oh,
the
yeah,
it.
110%, yeah.
And then so once you guys have dropped that song, you know, it's obviously been well received. Did you guys keep in touch? Do you guys still talk now, or is it pretty much that was the only thing that you guys did together?
Oh, I hit him up every now and then, but not like, you know. But yeah, I just read his book. I just finished reading his book the other week. I think I was like one of the first people to finish it, he reckons. I hit him up about that and said, fucking, you know, mad book and that, bros, fucking killing it. Yeah.
Now, I've got the book. I haven't had the opportunity to start reading it yet, but it's there ready to go. For you personally, you know, what did you think of the book overall? What were some of the highlights? Why do you think it's a good book and a good read?
Well, as you could tell by his social media presence and that, he's just a good storyteller, you know what I mean? It's not hard to understand and shit. He's like says it in a way so like street cunts, uneducated cunts can fucking still understand it, you know what I mean? And just fucking the stories and that are just grouse, man, you know, and remind me a lot of like my mum and that, like some of the stories from it and shit. Yeah.
Now, as someone that worked with him in 2019,
yeah,
and you knew, you know, you say you knew he had it,
yeah,
and that something was going to happen and he was going to pop.
yeah.
Did you think that he would have popped as hard as he has now?
Like on the level he's on? No, no way.
Yeah, like you knew he was going to be big, but he's huge now.
Massive, bros. It was, his music was good. I love it. I like his music because I like that raw fucking aggressive style, you know what I mean? But it was more when he started talking. He started fucking just talk, like stand in front of his phone or his camera just talking and doing yarns and that, you know? Then he just fucking just skyrocketed, gone, bros. That was it. Yeah,
it's interesting that it's interesting that you say that, because I noticed the same thing as well.
Yeah. That
it was once he started being on Instagram telling stories, he started doing those hood logics.
Yeah.
You know, that's when it really started to kick off, to the point now where I'm not sure, like he's doing his podcast and that's doing really well. And I'm not sure if he's currently doing music at the moment. I think he's really focusing on talking.
I think he is, but it just yeah, like people just want to hear him talking that, I guess, you know what I mean? I noticed I think Ilche, that's on like, that's over 1 mil now. So he's got the views on that there, like if he, you know, and if he wants to release music, but I think he just does it when he wants to, sort of thing. Like he doesn't really give a fuck.
Personally, Ilche is the fucking sickest song, man.
Oh,
like I was just listening to that the
I
other
like
day.
Back It Up too. Like Back It Up, to me, that's a fucking banger, man. Like
Out of the songs that he does have, which is your personal favorite? Like if you had to pick one, which one really hits for you?
The first one was with Spinner. Talk Too Much, or and another one, Detestables or something it's called. But then, like, they were sick in that, they were more just bars in that. But then when he come with, like, Ilche and Back It Up, just hectic clips, hectic hooks, just everything, you know what I mean? Just banging, like, man.
Yeah, he smashed it out the water, hey.
Oh, fucking oath, man. He's killing it.
Why do you think that he has been so well received and become as big as he has?
Because he's not afraid to say what he wants or not, you know what I mean? Just says and does whatever the fuck he wants. You either hate him or you love him. And when you got that, like, sort of thing where, like, you get as much hate as you do love, like, you're going to fucking just, you know, how can you go wrong? You're going to be massive, you know what I mean? But yeah.
Do you think that maybe you guys might get to work on another song in the future, or you reckon he's just way too far in another stratosphere now?
I mean, I would love to, bros. I'd love to get him on one of my tracks now, but, like, being how big he is, I don't even expect him to, you know what I mean? Like, I would love him to, but fucking, I wouldn't hate him if he fucking didn't, you know what I mean? Because, like, he's just at a level now, he doesn't need to do shit with anyone. He can just do his own thing and, you know, yeah.
You know, you mentioned that you've got 3 kids.
Yeah.
And you're a rapper.
Yeah.
And, you know, you're working your day job.
Yeah.
How do you find balancing all that as an artist?
It's pretty hectic because, like, once I've, like, knock off work, give my kids some time and shit, I really can't be fucked doing anything. I'm that drained and tired, you know what I mean? It's hard, but I just try to make time, you know what I mean? Plan ahead and that, like, just hit up the lad that I go record with and, like, book it for a Friday after work, and I just sort of push myself to go do it. But it's hard to just get alone time and that. Back when I only had one daughter, I was just writing all the time and that, you know, it was easy. But yeah, it's a bit harder now. Once you've got 3 daughters and that, you know what I mean? But yeah.
And I guess I'm not a father and I'm not a rapper, so it's a very foreign territory for me, but does having 3 girls change the way that you rap, or does it make you think, oh, maybe I shouldn't say this because when they get older, they might... Does it have any sort of impact like that, or not really?
Yeah, that's why I'm sort of trying to pull up now, because you could tell the difference with my kids. Like my oldest daughter, when I raised her, I wasn't really doing anything like bad, and I wasn't doing no bad shit in it. I was just trying to be a good dad and shit. And she's a really good kid, man. So like quiet, polite, like just good kid. But then my second daughter, that's when I was like full hustling and that, and fucking just raging it, turning on cunts all the time and that. Like she's seen a bit of shit in that, and you can just tell the difference in their personalities. Like she can get a bit hectic and that, and like she loves like same sort of music and that as me and shit. She'll listen to my shit and that, loves it and that, you know what I mean? Even the way I talk and shit, she tries to copy the way I talk and everything, so I try to fucking tone it down a little bit when I'm around my kids and that.
Yeah, wow. And then so because you've recently had the third,
yeah,
you're now sort of like, I've got to sort of check myself on everything that I do.
Yeah, hard out. Yeah, 100%.
And then so if because you know what you do with street rap, if, you know, having kids, having a family can make you think twice about what you're going to write or how you're going to say it or whatnot.
Yeah.
Being street rap, were you ever conscious of the content in terms of what if police hear this and take it some sort of way and try to use this against me? Did that ever cross your mind, or?
That's why, like, I'm against, like, cunts having fucking guns and shit and clips and shit like that. But I'll tell stories, but I won't tell stories in detail where they're like, fucking I done this to that cunt and fucking in this spot and fucking, you know. And like, honestly, even now that I'm not doing all that shit, like, you will tell when my music, when it comes out and that, it's changed up a fair bit, you know what I mean? I'm not going to rap about something that I'm not full doing anymore, you know, because I'm not. But I'll still fucking do some mad street shit and got heaps of fucking shit to say, but just, I'm not going to sit there and rap about something that I'm not doing, and I'm not one of them cunts. Like, no disrespect to the cunts that do, but fucking, I don't know, it's not for me, you know what I mean? I've always been straight out and try to be real and that, you know? Yeah.
I guess on that topic, you know, when talking about street rap, you've got the dudes that do it and live it.
Yeah.
And then you got the dudes that get on the mic and say it.
Yeah,
but,
there's a lot of them ones these days.
And that was my question as someone who, because, I mean, the street rap stuff didn't really start to take off from where I sort of see it. You know, you had your Bliss and Essos, you had your Hilltop Hoods, and everything that was kind of coming under that was dominating up until around like your 2008, 2009 sort of period.
Yeah.
And then I think it was around 09, 2010, that's when Cursor sort of became a real big thing.
Yeah.
And from then, the street rap stuff has become more popular. Now, I know Enter was doing it with, what was the group that Enter was in early on?
Sydney Searchers.
Sydney Searchers with, it was Enter, Sky High, and his brother Skis.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that was around then, but it was when Cursor did it that it kind of really put it on the map for everyone, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And then after that, you've started to see a bit more from other dudes to the point where now, you look at Spanian.
Yeah.
One of the biggest rappers in the country is, like, in my opinion, the most authentic, legitimate straight rapper that we'll probably ever see from Australia.
Yeah.
For someone like yourself who has, you know, been doing it since the early-ish stages, you know, not the very first, but before now, obviously. How much have you seen the street rap stuff change over time? Like, do you feel like it was more authentic back then and dudes are talking more shit now? Do you feel like it's way more popular now than it was back then? I remember speaking to Mercs, and Mercs said that they used to get dissed for doing street rap early on.
Well, that's what I was going to say. Like, even just the way we dress and that. Like, I remember before Cursor, like, come out and shit, fucking, even in, like, when I was living in Melbourne, I would cop heaps of shit from cunts and that. Like, call me, like, say I look like a boob head and that. And fucking, just because of the way you dress, you know, little shorts and fucking TNs and that. But when Cursor come out, it was sort of like, fucking everyone come out of fucking, you know, everyone had a bit of confidence in that and started fucking, like, you know, this cunt can fucking do it. Like, fucking, let's do it, and that, you know. That's when I started, to tell you the truth, too, like, Cursor and that 360 era, like, I was, like, hooked on that. Like, fuck yeah, this cunt, like, someone, you know, not rapping about fucking love songs and fucking barbecues and shit like that. Yeah.
That era, that, you know, you call it the Cursor 360 era. Like, that's how big of a moment that was, that those two names define an era in Australian rap. That really was a fucking thing. Do you recall seeing the Cursor 360 battle?
Yeah. Yeah, fucking oath, man. I reckon that's like one of the, well, it probably is the biggest like battle to ever go down in Australia, you know what I mean? It fucking, they both just come 110% and like that. And it was like, because it was like metros versus lads, you know what I mean? So you got like two different backgrounds and that, so it was just fucking massive, man. It was huge.
Was that held in Melbourne?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it was, I think. Because, Curse had come down to him and done it, yeah.
So, and you were living in Melbourne at that time?
Yeah.
I'm going to assume that you didn't attend the event, but do you recall the promotion and the build-up leading into it?
I don't remember the promotion and that to it. I just remember after it had been out, you know what I mean? Come out. But, because at the time my mate was trying to get me onto Cursor, but, like I just sort of thought it was cooked shit in it, you know? Like real club fucking banger shit, you know what I mean? My mate was pumping it every day. It was not till he'd done, like No Rest for the Sickest and that I really started to fucking like his music and shit a lot. Yeah.
And is Cursor somebody that you've ever worked with in the past, whether it was at a gig, warming up, or?
I haven't done a gig with him, but like, yeah, I'm pretty tight with him. Like I got his number and that. I talk to him all the time. But I had a track for him that I'm releasing soon. But I sort of like, he's so busy and that it's hard to, like I sort of got sick of waiting and that, and I've put someone else on it. And that's a track that I'm releasing soon. But definitely in the future, I'll get a track with Curse 100%.
That'd be mad. And so if you've got his number, obviously you guys have a pretty decent rapport. How did you first get introduced to each other?
So we went to a signing, me and my brother and that. Like went to a signing in Melbourne and that. Went and seen him and she got a photo with him and that. And then I can't remember, I think it was the dribbles disc, like that whole situation. Like I got close with him and shit, and like he invited me to come to a gig and that, like just say my name at the door and come in and that. And then after that, like I started going to all his shit, like and catching up with him and that.
You know, Cursor, came through in around that 2009, 2010 period, around then. And if we look at 2022, he has changed the game, to say the least.
Fucking hell.
And some people may agree, may disagree with me. In my personal opinion, Hilltop Hoods, Cursor, and 1-4 are probably the three biggest game changers in Australian rap.
Yeah, definitely.
In your opinion, again, why do you think that people were just so drawn to Cursor? Because not only is he a big artist, I've been to a couple Cursor gigs and...
He's one of the best performers in the fucking country, man. Hands down.
Because here's the thing that I noticed when I was at his gigs, because I've like warmed up for a lot of internationals and festivals and stuff. So 1,000, 1,500 person crowds, I've been around a fair few of them.
Yeah.
And as nuts as people go, it's nothing like what I've seen, say, at a Cursor show. Like you've got chicks crying and passing out, and it's all happening. And you've got dudes that like they're walking through the crowd, and from the back you're like, shit, this looks like Cursor, but it's obviously not. It's just dudes are like emulating his style so heavy. It's full on, like it's some other shit. So as someone who has a personal relationship with him, why do you think he has had that kind of impact?
Fuck, I don't know, bros. He's just got good vibes, good music, and you know what I mean. And like you said, when he's on stage, bros, he's fucking like. I remember like before he would even come out, he would just like poke his head out on it, and fucking people would just fucking scream off their fucking like go off their fucking heads. That was probably the first artist that I've seen have that effect on people and that as well, like in our own country and that. I can't tell you why, but fucking, like I went to the No Rest for Sickers, yeah. I went for that gig and was like in the crowd with like my mates and my brother and that. and my missus and that. Brother was fucking insane, man. Like, absolutely insane. I couldn't get over it, and it was just fucking right off. And I've been to a fair few gigs. I mean, he's still one of the, you know, the way he works the crowd and that. I don't know how he does it, brother. He's good, really good.
Yeah, so you know what I mean. Hey, like 1,000 people at a Cursor show is a different feeling to 1,000 people at any other gig.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. And it's not always just like all lads and little fucking, you know, want to be Adelaides and that. It's full, like, you'll see like so many different types of people at these gigs. It's not just like one, you know, it's fucking right off. Yeah.
Well, I noticed that, like, one of the things I noticed at his show is that it's always got heaps of chicks.
Oh, yeah.
And they're not there in Nikes and jeans. Like, they're dressed up like they're ready to go to the club. Like, it's dope. It's like Cursor shows are the illest parties out, man.
Yeah, hard out.
You mentioned that you are diagnosed with bipolar.
Yeah.
Can you just tell us a little bit about like what bipolar is and how you came about to being diagnosed with that condition?
I was starting to, like, I couldn't go out in public. It was getting to the point where, like, not really paranoia, but like, I guess a bit of paranoia and anxiety and shit. I was just like, no one could look at me, no one could look at my missus, no one could look at, like, even look our way. I would like fucking lose my shit, try to have a crack at them and that. And then when I started to like assault people and fucking smash people in public and that, there was one incident where I felt like I full blacked out, and then like I was hyperventilating after I just smashed this cunt. Like, he didn't even put one hand on me. Like, I just bashed the fuck out of him, and then, well, I couldn't breathe and that after it. Like, I was fucking, felt like I blacked out and shit. And then when I got arrested for it, I thought I hit him like fucking a couple times. Like, apparently I hit him like 20 fucking times in like smallest bit of time. Like, I just fucking, like, I full felt like I blacked out. And I like went and seen a doctor and shit, and I found out that I was fucking bipolar and that. And it's just real up and down, you know what I mean? Like, I'll be happy 1 minute and I can just snap like that. Like, and once I snap, like, it's so hard for me to calm down and relax. I feel I have to like remove myself from certain situations and certain places and like go be alone, or else like I'll do something that I'll fucking regret. Like, even with work now, I'm so lucky that I even still have a job, because fucking I've just turned on everyone, like fucking just bad, like just stupid shit, you know. But now that I don't smoke pot and that anymore, so I sort of like have it under control, you know what I mean? Just when I'm down, I know like I'm down, I'll just fucking watch what I say and watch who I be around and that sort of shit. But I've got it pretty like all under control now. It's just the depression bit. Like, depression will just pop up on you like that, you know what I mean? Like, you just wake up one day and I don't want to get out of bed and that, I don't want to fucking do nothing. Like, I could like sit here right now and just say, oh fucking, I want to smash music. Like, my goal is just to smash music, do music. And then the next day I could just wake up and be like, fucking, I'm not rapping anymore, you know what I mean? Fucking, nah, my time's done and that, and I'll just put heaps of doubt on myself and fucking, like, it's just cooked. I can't, it's fucked. But yeah, I deal with it all right now.
And when you got diagnosed with that condition, did the doctors speculate or tell you how you got, you know, came to that point?
Well, they sent me to not a specialist, like, I first started, I had to go see a psychologist and that first. And then I think, yeah, just my upbringing, and they said I had a lot of shit on my plate, like, and the way that I grew up and that wasn't fucking normal and that, and you know, until I grew up and had issues and talked to a psychologist, I like just thought it was normal, you know what I mean? They were like fucking jaw dropped, like couldn't believe some of the shit that I'd seen and been through, and yeah.
And then, is that something that they then prescribe medication to you for? And is it something that you have to learn to deal with through life, or is it something that can be permanently cured?
I don't think there's any cure for it, but you just learn ways of dealing with it. They put me on sericals. I was for like at night, because at night that's when I would go real cooked and start like hearing voices and just like thinking real fucked up shit. So they give me sericals for that. And then we used to take antidepressants as well, like during the day, and that would like help with the anxiety and that, and fucking stop me from losing my shit and that. But now I only take the sericals of a night, and fucking that's it.
The lesson. 927. Oh yeah.